This is a beautiful mid-19th century binding. It's American. Both the covers are nicely embossed with this beautiful decorative floral pattern. The spine has a scholar sitting in front of a large floor globe. The sun is rising here. Panorama of the old world and the new. The only flaws on this binding exterior worth mentioning is a small little hole along the rear joint and this short little split at the base. However, we can say that the covers of the book remain firmly bound and attached. The binding is still solid. The edges are marbled and the end papers are marbled. The board edges here have a little bit of gilt work done to them. Okay, there's a little bit of old damp staining. This is wood engraved frontis with what appears to be, really, it's hard to believe it, but it's actually, I believe, lithographed color. It looks like it's hand color, but I would have to say that this is lithographed color. Okay, and 1854 Boston. It has the present state of the nations of the world, their manners, customs, and peculiarities, their political, moral, social, and industrial condition, several hundred engravings. It's revised, enlarged, and we've got all these wood engravings there. That's St. Petersburg, Russia. The contents here, it breaks down, begins first with Europe, and then we move on to Asia, including China, Hindustan, Siam, Cochin China, then Africa. Then we get to America. And so each of these areas, this is a profusely illustrated book, so every country and every area has this assortment of wood engraved images. All of the text is set within ruled boxes. Scattered throughout it as well are these, fascinating, these colored lithographed plates here with tissue guards. And here, I believe, is another one. Yes. Here's one traveling in the Pyrenees. He's playing his guitar or something. That's quite interesting. Here's Damascus, Syria. Let us see what else we find here as we flip through it. Giraffe hunting. Ha! Wow. And there's the late Emperor of China. There's definitely a folk art appearance to these images. Look at this, elephant hunting in India. Wow. Yeah, these are very much like folk art in appearance. Just a profusion of them. And here is Mr. Layard at Nineveh. Okay, then we'll keep going through. There's, see, elephant hunting in Siam. You see, notice there's this damp staining, but in the context of the binding and the era in the book, it's elephant hunting here in Africa. It's not really offensive to my eyes. Hunting the ostrich in Egypt. A lot of hunting going on at this time. Lion hunting. Well, look at that. Basically, if it moves, let's go after it. Okay, now we're going to go rhino hunting next. That's pretty much it. And tigers. I'm going to shoot tigers too. Guess we can see why all these species are now endangered or extinct. Indian chief here, Native Americans, and here is cornstalk, evidently a famous Indian name or Native American name. And here we have North American Indians fighting. This plate here has been torn. But it's still attached. And here's the rest of it. Here we are. There's a boa constrictor. And here we have a jaguar about to pounce on the sleeping hunter. And we have actually gold diggers in Australia. Interesting book. Very, very interesting snapshot of the world as it appears at this time to the authors of this book. And it is now available online from me, Brian DeMambro.